Hey YouTubers, it is Nicole and I am back ready to show you all my next kit that I've put together. And I'm going to call this my Mind's Eye kit because I'm going to be using the new My Mind's Eye as kind of my base. And I did, if you saw my last haul, I showed you this new pail I got, and that is now my new kit holder. So as I start putting it together, I just stick it in here, and I like it better because I can put 12 by 12 stuff in it, so I can keep it all compact in one little area. So I'll just get started and show you my kit that I'm going to be playing with. Like I said, the main base of the kit is the My Mind's Eye cut and paste collection, and it is the Adorbs, which I am in love with, this collection. So I went ahead and I'm going to use all the stuff that came with it, the manufacturer's coordinating items, and then I added some of my own stuff to it as well. So I'll show you the paper real quick. I don't think I added any paper to it. I got enough of it. I think I got most of them. I got 2 of each sheet so I could use the front and the back because I loved it so much and I didn't want to have to make that choice. And so I'll just show you that really quick. It's really girly. It's the pinks and blues, greens, the aquas, a lot of ombre, and lots of different, I can't remember think of the word when it has like a certain theme to it, like chevron or houndstooth or anyway, there's some designs that I pay attention to when I picked my embellishments and my tools, and I'll get to that here in a minute. So here's these 2 here. I'll show you 2 at a time. This is just a pink. Oh, sorry, the lighting in here is any better, is it? I use this paper a lot for the embellishments that I added. So with that here, the chevron, and then the word bubbles. And then here's the back, just the blue and the pink. Let's see. And then these 2 here. And, this is the, sorry, I haven't, okay, so you already saw this one. But this one I'll probably use, I kept the cards, and then I got a second one to use. I think that's really pretty. Okay, let's see if I can get this organized here. There we go. So here is the front and back to this one. You have this really pretty wood grain and this blue. Yep, okay. And then this flower print and this pink with white polka dots. And then this, it's like a lime green, so it's greenish yellow, and then this really pretty multicolor stripe. Is that okay? A larger floral, and then this is like a lattice pattern, I think is what that's called. And I don't know if you can see it real well. It's kind of like you look at it and it's like a yellow, but then it has a green tint to it. I'm not for sure how to explain that, but and then this floral, and then this pretty, is that houndstooth? It's like a light, it's like a brownish color. And then to my favorites here, we have the polka dot, and this is my favorite paper from this line. It's really pretty. And again, it has that, I think, that's navy blue, and then also has it brown in it, so a couple neutrals to pick from, if you consider navy blue a neutral, which some people do and some people don't. But. And then we have these guys. Oh, yep, this is still Adorbs. So these guys here, the blue and the greens. Oh, and here's the other one of that. So I did get that twice. Okay, so that's the paper line. One more quick look at the color scheme there. Okay. Most of you have probably seen this if you watch hauls, because it's been out for a little while. Okay, and then I got the brads, And I got the 3D embellishments and the chipboard embellishments. So those are good for layering and for, they'll provide me with my elements to provide some texture. And then these are more of the flatter stickers. So it's good to have a mixture of both. Okay. And then I also have the 6x6 pad, which is nice for layering and then using for photo mats and just adding. So I'll try to use that up as well. Okay. And it's nice because the prints are smaller. And so it's nice. It's, even though they're the same overall pattern as the 12x12, they're condensed, so it kind of provides a different look. I think that is, let's see. I got this cute little bag from 2Ps, and I use it to store all my little bits and pieces so they don't get crunched by the tools and stuff. Oh, yep, here's another sticker sheet. Okay. Get all the other goodies out of here that I added in. Okay. Alrighty. So then, like last time, I went through, and even though I could probably just play with that stuff and make some really cute and a large amount of layouts, I decided that I still wanted to add in some things from my stash. And because I have a lot of embellishments in that color scheme, because I have 2 girls, so I have a lot of pink stuff, I have a lot of the light pink and the dark pink and the grays, and so I decided just to go through my stash and still add in some other bits and pieces. And so I did put this in, and I just got these from Hobby Lobby, but it had that, it's hard to see, it has that darker pink in there and the browns, and so I thought I would pull, don't know if the aqua is a little bit off, but I'll be able to pull a few of those for the colors in there. I went through and I grabbed this little paper bag. I think this is, I can't remember which line this came with, but it had the same colors, so I pulled that, tried to challenge myself to use it on a page. And then I grabbed just some random, like I had these buttons I want to get used. They're all in the color scheme. And these guys, I thought that this blue and the green, this yellow greenish, lime green or whatever it's called, I would be able to use those. The orange, not so much, but the other 2 colors. And then same with these guys, they're Studio Calico, and all the colors don't work, but the greens and like this mint green here is in the line, and see, I think I was looking at this lime green here would work, and kind of grayish or the taupish colors as well. So then I try to use some of those, even though they they won't all work. I can talk, sorry guys. Then I grabbed this. This is basic gray bow ties, like their washi sheet, and then it was actually a bigger sheet, and I just cut these out of it because they fit the color scheme, and so I thought I could use at least part of that sheet up. And then, I did grab some more of the little bags. Just grabbed ones that fit the color scheme. And I'll challenge myself to use up maybe a bunch on one page and have little tags coming out with different journaling. There's those. Okay, and then I grabbed some more 3D embellishments. This, I thought, it kind of pulled the darker teal blues that were in the line, because I didn't have a lot of embellishments that went with that darker teal blue. I had a lot of stuff with the lighter and the mint green. So I pulled that. Although at first look, it doesn't look like it coordinates, but when you look at the individual elements of that line, those colors are in there. This pink, these are all My Mind's Eye from past lines. This one here had the same colors. And then this one here, and this is, at first look, it's a little more purpley, but it actually goes really well with that darker pink that's in the line. It coordinates really well with it. So I grabbed that. And this one here, that one's cut in half, so I'm going to have to use that in 2 pieces if that's alright. But this had a lot of the colors, the darker teal, the lighter, the pinks, and even this yellow will, I think, work okay. One more. And this has that brown, so I can pull in some of that brown. And then I grabbed this, which is boy themed, and so I thought I'd make myself maybe pull some of the green and the blue pages out and do some boy pages. I have a nephew and, you know, other pictures that will work for that. And so the brown I thought worked really well. And then there's another, a third dark, like blue color in the line that I thought would match really well. Here, let me show you. Should have just get one of these out here. I thought that it would go well with this blue here. So, not exactly the same, but pretty close. We'll see. And then I grabbed, oh, I'm sorry, these are from the line. This is from The Sweetest Thing, and it has just those aquas and blues. And then, I'm sorry, I missed these guys. These are also from the cut and paste line that came with it. So, these are more of the smaller bits and pieces that I'll use to finish off the page. So yeah, there's those. Oh, I added a lot to this kit. I have a lot of options. I did grab one more sticker sheet. This is an old Studio Calico. And the greens, the blues, the yellows, I thought, and there's some grays in there, all would work well. It's difficult. I know it was hard for me at first because I would look at this, I'd say it's a completely different color scheme than this. Okay, you wouldn't look at that and say, oh, those go together. But when you start looking at the individual elements and you look at, you know, like this gray here, or this blue here matches the blue here, or, you know, different things like that, then you can say, okay, I'm not going to be able to use the whole sheet together with it, but I can pull elements from it, and that's going to fit perfectly with the line. So that can be tricky and that can be hard to get over at first, but definitely makes it easier to use up your stash when you can do that. I have these. These are old chipboard, glossy chipboard, just words and pictures and flowers, and I thought I would try to use this up. It matches that kind of mint green in the line. Let's see, and then I grabbed just a bunch of loose pieces from my drawer. Just some random, it's hard to see. It's like the blue, have kind of lime green with the pink, little tag with has that darker, you know, tealish color. This guy here. Actually, these, I think, that one's not. That's from my stash. I think these are actually from the line. Yeah, this is from the line. That's about the only other navy blue thing I have in here besides this, you know, from the sticker sheet. So, sorry, I might pull my navy blue ink pad to do some stamping with. Oops. It's really cute. And that's really cute too. So those, again, are from the line. Sorry, I didn't have those organized very well. And then a few more things from my stash. This little envelope here I thought was cute. Some journaling cards. This is a little envelope, actually. I could just use it that way too. These are from Michael's, from their dollar bin. Some more word stickers. You can never have too many of these. These are so great for layering. And, you know, a lot of times when you layer, you end up with like either a circular or kind of a, you know, a square. These help kind of pull it and kind of allow you to kind of have some longer pieces mixed in with some, you know, more up and down pieces, if that makes sense. It just kind of helps you build the layering process a little bit when you have some longer pieces. And then I grabbed a whole bunch of little, I'm not going to show you these individually, but I went to my little bowls and grabbed a bunch of little items there. Okay. Trying to use up some of that itty bitty stuff. And then I also grabbed this 12 by 12 sheet. This is from my Mind's Eye Kate & Company. And again, not all the colors in here are going to work with that line, but most of them will on an individual level. So, like even this yellow, it's probably too yellow as far as what's in the line. But like I did with my last kit, I could grab sheets from the kit that don't have any yellow and then added my own yellow and make it have a different look with a different color scheme. So I got that one. I'm going to grab something really quick that I just thought of before I see. Okay. So next I grabbed these guys here. I have a whole bunch of Heidi Swap stuff, and these are tags that you can color. And for some reason, if something takes more than one step, i.e. taking it off a sticker sheet and putting it on the page, I'm really bad about using it, and so I don't think I've used any of these. I have like the arrows and the butterflies because it takes extra steps and more work, just like stamping, punching, any of that stuff. I have a hard time when I sit down, unless I'm in a playful mode, which sometimes happens every once in a while, but I'm kind of a fast scrapper. I just like to sit down and put stuff down and be done. And so but I also love the process of stamping and doing different things with your page. So to force myself to use up this stuff, I just put this whole package in here, and hopefully that will force me to use it, because it's going to be at my fingertips versus across the room where I have to get up and get it and then think about the fact that I'm going to have to get sprays out, If I have it all out, I'm more apt to do it. So I went ahead and pulled this, as well as some sprays, and these I'll also use for other purposes too. And I may grab more, but these are the ones that I grabbed. There's another one in here, I think. Oh, no, okay. I grabbed this moss, which is that lime green, yellowish color that matches. Heidi Swap's mint green, and pink ink, which is my favorite pink, and it matches the pink, the darker pink really well. And then, so I also grabbed then, because same reason, I'm not great about using my masks, because again, it's another step. It's something else I have to, put more effort into doing, and maybe lazy scrapper is a better way to put it than fast scrapper. So I pulled a couple masks that match some of the different themes and patterns in the line. So the chevron, and then I don't know what this is technically called. It doesn't have a name, but this pattern here. And then if you remember, a big theme in this paper was these word bubbles, and so I thought this would be a good time to use my bubble mask. So I went and pulled those, and since I already have inks pulled, I'm good to go there. Then I also pulled a stamp set. Like I mentioned last time, I need to force myself to use my stamps, and so I'm pulling just one set, and I'll just make myself work with the set the whole time. So I pulled this one from 2Ps. It's new, so again, it's a new item in my stash that I'll get to play with. And I went ahead and grabbed, this is what I just grabbed because I didn't realize that there was navy blue, and there weren't a lot of navy blue embellishments, so I thought I'd incorporate that through stamping. This Memento navy blue and this gray. And then I have these washies. So I probably won't add any more washies. I think I'm just going to limit myself to using those. And then I decided that I really want to do some embossing, because again, it's something that takes multiple steps and I'm not good about doing. And so I pulled this gray embossing powder from Martha Stewart and went ahead and pulled the supplies I'm going to need to actually do it. So it doesn't just sit there. I actually have it at my fingertips. It's just right there. I'm more apt to actually do it. So I have that pulled as well. On the same note, I didn't do this last time, but I also encourage you, along with stamps and those kind of things, I also encourage you to grab a tool and put it in your kit and say, gosh, my crimper or this punch or, gosh, whatever, if you're bad about getting them used, just pull one of them and put it with the kit and just say, for the duration of this kit, I'm going to use this punch. I'm going to make myself use it. And then you can at least feel like you've used it, and the next kit you can pull a different punch or whatever. So I did add a punch for this one, and it's a Fiskars. I've had this for a long time with like the bracket look there. And then I'm not going to go through them individually, but here's a whole bunch of like wood veneers and flare and a couple more of these guys here. But I grabbed some wood veneer and some flares that just match the colors. And so those are going to be some more of the bits and pieces that I'll add to my pages. So I think that's everything. Again, a little bit more in this kit than the last one, mostly because I am really going to try to make myself use up my stamps and inks and sprays and use up my tools and things, and I think this is going to be a better way to force myself to do that by actually having them at my fingertips with the kit and limiting myself. Again, I talked about that last time, about how limiting yourself can sometimes be better and actually make you use more of your supplies that way. So this is my kit, and I might try to do a process video. I think I got software downloaded that will allow me to do that, so if I can figure that out, I'll do it. If not, I'll just do like last time and show you the layouts that I made out of it. And I'm also going to upload today a Studio Calico kit show, which I know a lot of people do. But I think I'm going to actually force myself to scrapbook with my Studio Calico kit and the kit only, so not add any of my own supplies with it. So I thought I would maybe just video that as well. So I'm going to do a Studio Calico kit, kit reveal, and then I might go back and forth between working with the two kits, but I'm really going to just force myself to only work with the supplies that they sent me and not add any of my own stash to that. So that way I'm kind of working with a bunch of new supplies, but then I can also work with this kit that has a mix of old and new, and I'll just go back and forth and do that. So that is it. If you have any questions, let me know. Hopefully I can get lots of layouts made and show you guys here soon. So you guys have a good day. Happy scrapping, and we'll see you guys soon. Thanks. Bye-bye.